Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Yoga Sculpt. I'm Sara. Weights today, put them towards the left side of your mat or your space rather than at the top. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start in a child's pose. So feet together. Let those knees open up as wide as feels comfortable. As always, it can be extended with your arms out in front. That feels like too much. Bring those palms underneath your forehead. Sometimes that can help soften the shoulders and the elbows. Give yourself a couple deep breaths here. Settling in, get situated. Maybe in your child's pose, the mind is still kind of racing and thinking about your day and your week. So I invite you to instead just focus on your breath. Think of it as three-dimensional, so filling up not just our lungs or the front of the body, but the sides and the back. All the way from our head to our feet. Both sides. Extend your arms out in front if they're not already. We'll thread the needle just nice and easy. Slide that right arm underneath. So you can come down to your right ear and right shoulder. And then reach the left fingertips towards the ceiling. And maybe here you can roll out your wrist. You want to kind of take a couple arm movements, reaching forward and back, or resting on our low back. And taking two more breaths. Left hand reaching back in front, unwind that right hand. Reaching forward, we'll switch it out. Slide the left arm underneath. Left ear to the ground. Right fingertips reaching to the ceiling. Maybe start to roll the wrists. You can take some big arm movements, reaching forward and back. Again, hand can rest on our hip. Give yourself two more breaths. Reaching right hand forward, unwind the left arm. We're going to come up into tabletop, stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Cat and cow, inhale, to arch the spine, lifting chin and chest. Exhale, curving, press the ground away, cat back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Couple more, moving through. Inhale. Full exhale. About two more rounds. Coming back, tabletop, left toes reaching behind us, reaching that right hand forward. Now we're going to try to firm up the core, engage that left glute. So as you begin to lift your left leg, rather than letting our hips drop down so the leg gets higher, keep the glute engaged and keep your hips lifting up. So the legs might be a little bit lower. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bend our elbow and then bend our knee. Inhale, reach straight back up. Exhale, bending arm and leg. Inhale, reach, keep the glute engaged. Exhale, draw it in. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Hand to the mat and ground. Step the left foot out to the side. Maybe you can move into your hips. Take some circles, shift around. We'll keep the leg out to the side, coming up to a gate pose. So coming onto our knee, bring the left hand down, reaching right arm up. Easy side stretch. And come back up, finding our tabletop. We'll switch the legs, right toes reaching behind, left arm forward. Now again, firm up the low belly and core. Engage the right glute. So again, as we lift the leg, it's a little bit lower, not lifting too much that we start to arch in the spine. On our next exhale, bending elbow and bending knee. Inhale, reaching back, keep those hips lifted. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. One more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. Hand release this, right foot out to the side, move into the hips, shift around. Keep the leg out, gate pose. We'll come all the way up, right hand down, reach the left arm up and over. Back up, release to tabletop. Tucking our toes, lifting the hips and knees, hovering that tabletop. Lift those hips, pull the low belly in. One foot at a time, step back to high plank. One foot at a time, bend back into hovering tabletop. Stretch out to high plank. Bend into tabletop. Keep moving through this on your own. Stepping back, stepping in. Shoulders stay over wrists, hips stay high. Do one more, and then switch what foot leads. Stepping the other foot back first and bringing it in. Move through this 2 more times. We'll meet back up in high plank and pressing back down dog, stretching everything out. You can begin to pedal your feet. Stretch out the calves by dropping one heel at a time. And continue to walk your feet all the way up to our hands and wrists, top of our mat in space. Finding a chest expansion here, grabbing for opposite hand behind us. You can pull the knuckles away or keep them at the low back. You take a deeper bend in the knees or even nod your head and your torso up and down. Yes. And maybe sway it side to side or shake it no. Switch what hand and thumb is on top. And releasing our hands to our low back, slide down the legs, zip the legs together to touch. Chin to our chest. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, pressing down through the feet. Head the last thing to arrive, roll the shoulders out of the ears. Reaching fingertips high, mountain stand tall, take a big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, sweep the fingertips back, chair plank. 3 more times, inhale, mountain stand tall. Exhale, chair plank, sweep back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair plane. Last time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, mountain. Forward fold. Knees can soften, chest leads. Hands to the thighs. Halfway lift, flat back. Folding, left foot back, low lunge. Charge through that back heel and take a little rock forward and back. Make sure that knee comes over our ankle. As we soften down into crescent moon, fingertips can reach high. Open arm twist, right arm back. Inhale to the front, crescent moon. Release our hands, step back to high plank. Press through the heels. 3 push-ups from knees or toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Down dog. Press the hips. Feet up to our hands forward, fold. Hands to the legs, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain stand tall, fingertips reach high. On your next exhale, chair plane, bend knees, sweep back. Inhale, mountains, lift up. Exhale, chair plane, 2 more. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair plane, last time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, mountain. Forward fold, knees can soften. Hands to the legs, halfway lift. Fold, step the right foot back, low lunge. Take a moment here. You can rock forward and back as you press through our heel. Making sure ankle is underneath our knee. Crescent moon, bring the knee down, fingertips can reach. Open twist, left arm. Inhale, crescent moon. Release, high plank. From knees or toes, 3 push-ups. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Down dog. Hips are high. It's time sending our right leg up. Bend that knee towards our chest. Come forward towards high plank. Send that right leg back up. 3-leg down dog. Knee to our chest. Come forward. Last time, send that right leg high. This time, step that foot towards the hands. Low lunge. High crescent lunge. Charge through our heel. Reach tall. Open twist, right arm. Inhale, high. Warrior 2, adjust that heel to arch alignment, bend into our front knee. Again, knee right over our ankle, palms pressing down. We're gonna flip our palms to the ceiling and inhale, stretch both arms and legs. Exhale, warrior 2, bend our knee, press down. Again, inhale, stretch up, think of squeezing your heels towards each other. Exhale, warrior 2. 1 more. Inhale, squeeze. Think of pulling ankles to each other. Exhale, warrior 2. Right elbow to our knee, extending side angle. Take that top arm. Draw some circles. Find some movement in the shoulder. And go the other way. Come back up, turn both feet to that left side. Take a wide forward fold. Now you can bring your feet just a little bit closer together. We're gonna bend our knees and begin to walk your hands forward, finding kind of a wide plank. So your feet are wider than your hips. Hands are still underneath your shoulders. From here, we're gonna let our heels twist to the left, open that right arm. Come back, twist heels to the right, open up, come back. Let those heels twist and open your arm any amount. Warming up that core, warming up the hips and shoulders. Left arm high and plank, right arm high and plank. Left arm high and plank. Right, last time, left arm high, hold that wide plank. Walk those hands to your feet. You can bend your knees, come back to your wide forward fold. Turn back to the front. We'll step our feet together. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain stand tall. Reach the fingertips high. Chair plane, sweep back. We're gonna keep our arms behind us. Take a little pulse in your hips, up and down. Feet can be separated. Weight into your heels. Keep the chest lifted. Shoulder blades squeeze. Here for 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward folds. Halfway lift, long spine. Step back to your high plank, this time from knees or toes all the way down. Cobra, press the feet into our ground, lifting your chin and chest. Release, take that one more time, lifting chin and chest. Release, now hover your hands, lift your chest. And lower, press straight up, tabletop or high plank. Hips high, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Draw the knee to our chest, come forward to plank. Stretch that left leg back up, 3-leg down dog. Knee to chest, come forward. One more, stretch it up. Bring it between the hands, low lunge. Charge through our back heel, high crescent lunge. Open twist, left arm back. High crescent lunge. Warrior twos. As you open that right heel down, feet can come closer or further apart. Palms look to the ceiling. We'll inhale, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Think of pulling heels, ankles together. Warrior two, warming up that inner thigh. Inhale, lift and squeeze towards the middle. Warrior two. One more. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Warrior two. Left elbow to our knee. Extend side angle as you reach up. Circle out that right arm. Open the shoulder and chest. Go the other way. Take a couple breaths here. Standing up, both feet turn to that right side, wide forward folds. Again, feet can come a little bit closer or further out. Bend your knees, walk those hands out to that wide, high plank. Heels twist towards the right, left arm high. Center to the left, right arm high. Center, keep moving through this, left, center, right, finding that twist in your hips and heels. Opening the chest, left arm up. Center, right, one more, both sides. Left, center, right, find that wide, high plank. Bend the knees, walk the hands back in. Turn to our front, step the feet together, forward fold. Knee soft, inhale, mountain stand tall, reach up. Airplane the arms, chair, sweep back. Hold here, chest lifted. Drop those hips up and down. Pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Step back to high plank. From knees or toes, come all the way down. Press the feet to the ground. Inhale, cobra, engage the glutes, lift the chest. And release, take that again, lifting the chest. And lower, now hover your hands and lift. And lower, tabletop or high plank. Down dog, hips high. Inhale, right leg up. Draw that knee to chest, come forward. Send that right leg high. This time, bring it towards your right wrist. Now see if you can cross it to your left wrist, to your right wrist, to your left, to your right, to your left. Send the leg back up. Step it through, low lunge. High crescent lunge. Open twist, right arm. High crescent lunge. Warrior twos. Open, adjust those feet. Straightening that right leg a little bit more. Kick your hips back. Reach that right hand forward on top of our thigh or our shin. Left arm up. Finding your triangle. As you come up, turn both feet to that left side. Take your wide forward fold. This time you can walk, step, or take a little jump of your feet together. 2 crouching curls, still facing to that left side. We're gonna grab our weights, and we're gonna come up to stand. And we're just gonna take pull-ups on the arms. So bringing our arms down, palms are facing in, lift the elbows, drop them down, squeeze up and down. Now, if you want to, you can add a lift in your heels. As you lift up, bend those elbows. Lift and lower, straight up and down, up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time flip your palms to face forward. We're going to bend our knees as we bicep curl and stretch. Down and up. Down and up. Keep those elbows to our ribs. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing back up. You can place those weights back down. Bring your feet back out to a wide forward fold. This time we're going to turn towards our left foot, finding your low lunge. Now press up to our high crescent lunge. Open twist, left arm back. High crescent lunge. Warrior 2 is keep that left knee bent. Straightening our left leg a little bit more. Kick your hips back. Reach that left arm forward. Hand to our thigh or to our shin. Right arm up, triangle. Coming back up, turn both feet to that side again. Wide forward fold. Walk, step, or jump your feet together. Grabbing our weights, we're going to come back up. This time we're going to bring our palms facing in but forward. We're going to take a step out, come back. Now switch, out, back. Little bend in your knees. Out and together. Out, together. Out, together. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring those feet back together. Reach your palms down, facing in. Bend your knees a little bit and bring your chest forward. We're going to wingspan and open arms out and close. Out and close. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights all the way back down. Step your feet or jump them out back to wide forward fold. Turn back to your right foot. Find your high plank. Right away, take your down dog, hips high. Inhale your left leg up. Bend your knee to your chest. Come forward. Send that left leg high. Left knee towards your left wrist. Cross to your right. To your left. To your right. To your left. To your right. Left leg back up. Step through low lunge. High crescent lunge. Reaching tall. Open twist, left arm. We're going to come to a standing splits. Come back up to your crescent lunge. Bring your hands out in front of you. Float that right leg. Think less about your bottom leg being straight. Bend your bottom knee. We're going to flex those right toes. We're going to lift our hamstring. Tap those right toes down. Lift your heels straight up. Engage your right glute. Tap toes down. And lift. Keep the leg you're standing on bent. Right toes down, engage your glute to lift. Down and up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, glutes engaged, 4, 1. Now bring those right toes back down, lift back up, high crescent lunge. Warrior two, open out. Left knee is in front. Straighten that left leg, kick your hips back, triangle. Reach forward and down. Maybe that left hand reaches a little bit further here. Open the chest. Come back up to your warrior two. This time, open up into your star. Turn both heels in, toes to the corners. On your exhale, horse, and bend your elbows in. Open your chest. Inhale, star, stretch up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. One more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. You can hold your arms here, a little extra in the shoulders, or hands to your hips. We're gonna alternate our heels, right and down, left and down. Try to keep those knees pressing open. Again, you can hold those arms or hands to your hips. Try to keep everything else level. Just our heels. Lift right, down, left, down, right, and left. Two more. Both sides. Right, left, and right, left. Slowly stretch both arms back up. Turn both feet to that side. Take your wide forward folds. Turn to your right foot, facing the back of your mat. Find your high crescent lunge. Reach tall. Open your right arm. High crescent lunge. Our standing splits. Hands down. Come forward. Float your left leg. Again, bend the leg that you're standing on. Keep that knee bent. Flex your left heel. Float those left toes down. Engage your glute. Lift your leg. Toes down and lift. The bottom leg stays bent and up. Toes down. Glutes engaged. First 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Now lift those left toes down. Come back up to your high crescent lunge. Warrior two, bend into your right knee. Straightening your right leg, kick your hips back, triangle, right arm forward, bend down. Maybe that right hand goes just a little bit further. Coming back up, turn both feet to the side, take your wide forward fold here. Here in your wide forward fold, you can start to bend your knees, turn your heels and toes out. Shift over to your left leg, find a little side lunge. Maybe you try it without your arms. They can reach forward, up, or keep them down. We're gonna stay low, shift over to your right leg, side lunge. Like a little spider crawl, over to the left. Over to your right, 2 more, both sides, to the left. To the right, to the left, to the right, turn back to the front, bring your feet together, back to your original front, top of your mountain space, find a halfway lift, exhale, we're gonna fold, bend your knees, take a little crouch and curl. From here, we're gonna sit our hips all the way down, take a seat. Take a moment to do what you need to get settled. We're gonna grab our weights. So this time we're gonna have our palms facing in towards each other. We're gonna reach our arms up towards the ceiling. You're just gonna take a little tricep, dip behind and up, down, and sitting up nice and tall. Focus just on the triceps. Reach back and up, down, and up. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw those elbows in. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. So all you're going to do with your elbows hugged in, you're going to open and close. Open and close. Still sitting tall. Now, option here, you can add in your core by lifting your toes. You lean back a little bit more, Or you can float your legs. Keep those arms going. Open and close. Open and close. Open, close. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your legs back down. Bring your chest back up. Keep holding your weights. You can either use them on the floor to help roll you down or hold them. We're gonna roll down. We'll draw our knees to our chest. Float the legs gently towards the ceiling. Little legs up the wall. Press your palms back up to the ceiling. Keep your legs where they are and just send your arms overhead. Keep your weights together and slowly pull them back up to the ceiling. Let the weights come overhead like they're gonna touch down. Back up. Overhead. Pull back up. Slow and steady. Overhead. Back up. 4, 6. And up. 5. And up. 4. And up. 3. And up. 2. And up. And 1. Back up. Bend your elbows in. Bend our knees in. Let your weights fall off to the sides. As your knees are in your chest, you can take a little rock or maybe draw some circles. If it feels better, long body stretch out the front of the body. When you're ready, just roll onto your left side. You can use your left arm as a pillow, or you can even be propped up on your hand. So we're gonna have those knees stacked, make sure our ankles are stacked, our hips are stacked, and our ribs and shoulders are stacked, almost like you're between 2 panes of glass. We're gonna keep our knees bent, and you're just gonna lift that right knee up and lower. Think of your knee still pointing to the side, rather than lifting up towards the ceiling. We'll get there in a minute. You're just lifting outside of the leg and lower. Lift. Now, if you want to add some resistance, you can use your arm or even a weight on top of that leg. So as you lift your leg, actively press down through your arm or that weight. And lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, find that resistance. 4, 2, and 1. Now this time, bring that weight or hand back down. You're gonna lift that right knee and draw it towards your shoulder. Let your knee and hip open, bring it back down. Open, draw it up and down. Open, up and down. We're here for 5, 4, last 3, and 2, 1. Now let that right leg fully cross over. We're extending that left leg long. Think of your leg reaching straight out from your hip. We're gonna lift that left leg and lower. Lift and lower. Inner thigh work. Up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're pulsing it in 2, 1. Now lift it halfway and pulsing. Up and down. Pulse. Pulse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that heel stretched. 3, 2, 1. Lower that left leg. You can release your head and torso. As you roll onto your back, bring your right knee into your chest. If you want to bend that left knee, as you move into a hamstring stretch, extend that right heel up towards the ceiling. Give yourself about 6 to 7 breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to move this into a figure 4. So planting that left foot, let that right ankle cross over the left knee. Gently draw the legs back and towards the chest if you like. Maybe a little rocking even side to side. That helps to open the outside of that right hip even more. You can slowly unwind, kind of shake out the legs, or maybe a little rocking side to side. And when you're ready, we're going to roll onto our right side. Again, you can use your arms straight down as a pillow or prop up on your head. And we're going to make sure that we're stacked knees, hips, ankles, shoulders, ribs, like between 2 panes of glass. Again, knees are going to stay pointed to the side. We're just going to lift that top leg straight up and lower. Lift and lower. Now, if you wanted to, again, add that resistance with either just your arm or your weight pressing on top of your leg. Lift and lower. Straight up and down. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that weight in hand, and this time open that knee towards the ceiling, draw it towards your shoulder, and close. Open in and close. Open, draw in, and close. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Take that left leg across the body. Extend your right leg long. Press through your heel. Lift your leg and lower. Lift straight up and down. That inner thigh and down. 4, 6, 5, 4. Legs straight out from your hip. 3. We'll pulse it in. 2 and 1. Now about halfway lift and pulse. Pulse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Leg is strong in 3, 2, 1. Lower leg onto our back. Bring left knee to our chest. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Hamstrings start to extend that left heel towards the ceiling. We'll take about 6 to 8 breaths here. As you're ready, moving into our left hip, figure 4 across the ankle over our right knee. You can stay there, bring the legs to the chest. And maybe a little rocking, easy side to side. You can slowly unwind both legs, draw knees to our chest. Plant those feet back to the ground, knees about hip width distance apart, arms at our sides. We're going to roll up into a bridge, just open that front of the body. So use an inhale and really start to lift those hips up. Option if you want to float your arms all the way overhead, open the shoulders and chest. Exhale, roll back down, 1 vertebrae at a time, 4 more. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, roll down. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. From here, just let those shoulders relax and just stretch both legs out. As we're lying down on our backs. We'll close out here with about 5 big breaths. Think of those breaths kind of reaching across the collarbones, both shoulders, across our back, low belly, the sides. From the top of our head down into our feet, out through our fingers. Maybe let each breath be a little open mouth exhale or a sigh. Just focus on that breath. So take a big full body breath in. Full exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Full exhale. Big inhale. Full exhale. Last one together, big inhale. And full exhale. Nice work, everybody. Give yourself a couple extra breaths. Give yourself a pause. Grab some water. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.